It's Mario and his good friends, but it looks like something's wrong. What could it possibly be? They're talking about who among them is the biggest star, the superstar. A superstar must be strong, says Wario. Donkey Kong's got bragging rights for strength. Or perhaps Mario would make the best superstar. Or maybe the Princess Peach? But wait, we can't forget Yoshi with all his energy. Why, they're all arguing, each one claiming to be the superstar. Wait a second. Does each of you really want to be a superstar? Then let's see what it takes to become a superstar. Does it only take strength to be a superstar? In order to be a superstar, it takes courage, and wisdom, and kindness. If all of you want to be a superstar, then I have an idea. Why not use the warp pipe in Mushroom Village and head out into adventure? The person who comes out of the adventures on top is the superstar. But there's no telling what kind of danger might await you. Do you want to head out into adventure? Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing Mario Party. I'm going to be doing this game multiplayer with Wild Shiny Kirby, but I wanted to get a little single-player video out of the way where I just do a part 0, where I show you that cutscene and also show you the little tutorial, just because I figured I don't want to make Wild Shiny Kirby sit through all that, so I'm doing it here by myself as a part 0. Hey, I'm Toad. I'll show you around Mushroom Village. Choose the place you want to go with the cursor. So, this is the option house. Choose game settings here. This raft can take you to Minigame Island. This is the Minigame house. Play minigames here. This is Mushroom Shop. You can buy items here. This is Mushroom Bank, keep your items here. And this is the warp pipe, the entrance to adventure. We're gonna have to go here to do the little tutorial, so what will you do? Depart for adventure or hear game rules? Let's hear the rules. Hello everybody. You are all going to head out into adventure after this. Before departing, let me make the object of the game clear to you. The object of the game is to become the superstar. To become the superstar, you must collect more stars than anybody else. Collecting stars and other rules will be explained after this in the board map. So, let's go to the board map. Welcome to the board. This is the first map first. This is the first map. First, I'll explain how the game progresses. First, we decide turn order. Hit the spinning dice block to make a number appear. The highest number goes first, and the lowest number goes last. Press the A button to stop the spinning block. The order has been decided. First is Mario. Second is Luigi. Third is Peach. Fourth is Yoshi. Then the game starts, so let's get going. You can move the number of spaces shown on the block. This is a blue space. You get 3 coins on this space. This is a red space. You lose 3 coins on this space. This is a minigame space. If you land here, a 1-player minigame starts. You can get more coins in a minigame. This is a question mark space. I believe it's called the happening space. You'll find that a variety of happenings occur here. Different things happen here depending on the map, so the surprise is half the fun. After all players have moved, the round ends and a minigame begins. This is the exclamation mark space. When you land here, a chance game begins. The chance game is a game in which you match up 3 blocks. Depending on how the blocks match up, you can steal coins or stars from other players. This is a Bowser space. When you land on this space, Bowser appears. This is a mushroom space. When you land on this space, a block appears. If a mushroom appears, you can hit the block again and take another turn. If a poisonous mushroom appears, you will lose your next turn. Well then, next I'll explain minigames. After all players have moved and the round ends, a minigame begins. This is the player panel. This panel changes depending on the spaces that players landed on. Characters are grouped by blue and red, and the type of minigame is determined. If a player has stopped on a question space, the computer sets it to blue or red randomly. For example, if all players are the same color, like this, a 4-player minigame begins. When panels are split between blue and red, teams are determined by color. And there's a competition between the blue team and the red team. When there are 2 panels each for blue and red, a 2 versus 2 minigame begins. when there's 1 blue panel and 3 red panels, or 1 red panel and 3 blue panels, a 1 versus 3 minigame begins. Next is choosing a minigame. The minigame is chosen randomly from among the many minigames available. When you win a minigame, you can win coins or steal coins from others. So do your best in the minigames and collect as many coins as you can. With that, I'll explain the characters found on the board map. There are several characters on the board maps. When you pass these characters, you can talk to them. By paying these characters coins, they can help you out in different ways. I, Toad, have many stars, and I will trade you a star for 20 coins. Boo will steal coins or stars from other characters for you. To steal a star, it will cost you 50 coins. Koopa Troopa is your guide in the board maps. When you meet him, he'll give you a 10-coin present. Bowser is always plotting to foil your adventures. When you meet Bowser, he will always play some kind of trick on you, so be careful. In this way, you'll move through the board maps collecting stars. After the set number of turns has passed, the game ends. Then, the winners of 3 awards will be announced. The first award, the Game Star Award, is for getting the most coins in minigames. The second is the Coin Star Award. The person who collects the most coins overall wins this. Last is the Happening Award, which goes to the person who landed on the most happening spaces. The players who win these awards each receive 1 star. At last comes the announcement of the final results. Places are determined by the number of stars collected. The player who collected the most stars is the winner or the superstar of the game. If more than one player happen to have the same number of stars, the winner is decided by coins. The coins you collect are deposited into Mushroom Bank. You can use your coins to go shopping in Mushroom Village. In the same way, the stars you collect are also deposited in Mushroom Bank. As you collect more stars, eventually something good will surely happen. And that's the end of my explanation. Keep your eyes on the superstar, and good luck! Yeah, and I believe if you're tied in stars and coins, then the winner's determined by a dice roll, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, so I wanted to show you guys that tutorial because the map that the tutorial was on, first map I believe it was called, or first board or whatever, that board is exclusive to that tutorial. You never actually get to play it. But anyways, we can look around at some other stuff too. So the Mushroom Bank here is where our items are. I can withdraw or deposit items for you. Why do I have 300 coins in the bank? This is a fresh save file. I just deleted my save. But we'll look at our items here. We start off with just a coin box. This is a normal coin box for holding your coins. You can get a few other types of coin boxes and various other items over at the shop. But yeah, this is all we have right now. I can tell you your balance of stars and coins. Now you have 300 coins and 0 stars. Only 100 more until you have 100 stars. Something will happen when you get 100 stars. Alright, let's leave the bank here. And we'll check out the mushroom shop now. I'll trade you items for coins. Alright. Okay, we can already buy stuff actually because we start with 300 coins. This appears randomly and you get the number of coins shown. This appears randomly and you lose the number of coins shown. So we've got our plus black and minus black. Speed black, this appears randomly and only numbers 8 through 10 will appear on the black. Slow black, this appears randomly and only numbers 1 through 3 appear on the black. Warp black, this appears randomly and players change positions on the board. Mecha Fly Guy, this counts how many times you rotate the control stick, use it in the minigame house. So this is just a little minigame outside of the main game. Record, this is the record for the jukebox in the option house. Talking Parrot, this parrot is good at mimicking character voices. It lives in the option house. So you can play any music in the game and various sound effects in the game. Lucky Box, get 10% interest on coins you collect with this Lucky Box. And Casino Box, bet your coins with this box to get double or half of what you actually collected. And you always want to bet here, because, you know, if you win, you get twice the amount of coins you would lose if you lost. And then there's also the Event Black. This appears randomly, and Boo, Koopa Troopa, or Bowser will appear. And various other items will appear in the shop later. I don't think I actually want to buy anything yet, because I think I want to decide what I want to buy with Wild Shiny Kirby when we actually do our first actual episode of this series. So for now, let's not buy anything and keep looking around. So the option house over here... I can erase all saved data. What do you want from me? Erase saved data. Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
To press the erase data button, press start, press B to cancel. No, let's get out of here. Let's not do that. Yeah. This is the sound lever. It can be set to stereo or mono. Yeah, well, we want it at stereo. And that's all that's here for now. We heard there's other things we can put in the option house from the shop. This is the minigame house. Let's go there. I sell minigames that you've found in board games. Well, I haven't done any yet. It seems somehow you haven't found any new minigames. So there's all different types of minigames here. 4-player games, 1 versus 3. 1 player, I skipped over 2 versus 2. But yeah, once you've seen a minigame, you can buy it here. And you go to this little ball thing to play the minigames you found. But we don't have any. And back here, this is the Pato Skills. It leads to the minigame stadium, which is basically a hidden extra board in the game, where you don't play minigames. We'll play that later. And I'm not even gonna click on this raft to Minigame Island, because that goes to a whole single-player adventure that I'll do later. And this warp pipe here is to the multiplayer mode with all the boards, so... yeah, I've shown basically everything I want to show in this video. In the next video, which will actually be part 1, whereas this is part 0, I'm gonna have Wild Shiny Kirby with me, and we're gonna start actually doing boards. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.